It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. If you don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Klubnik. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
All set to go now from the 35. He's going to the air. Klubnik. Hall's got it again. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second. Manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Nick's going to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds. So after picking up 3, it's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Klubnik, 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the first down for him. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Klubnik now. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that 2nd down. And means it's 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Completed to his running back. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker in that range. Might we see them go for this 4th down?
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Throwing Klubnik. That's on target to Cooper. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Titans' 25-yard line.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove they're playmakers too.
He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Hall. He runs it across. Touchdown.
Hall, the ball carrier. Touchdown, New York.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And he's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Ward taken right to the air. Complete left side to Robinson. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. It's going to be 1st down Titans.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Downfield to DK. Touchdown, Tennessee! prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And his first try of the season ties us at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
2 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. Now start this drive with home. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Now it's Klubnik. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turn for the 21. He gets his first sack in his first career game.
It never gets old up here, Kate, in the booth, right? Witnessing the first for somebody, in this case, the first sack, and what they expect to be a highly decorated career. So much invested in this young first-rounder, and you just love seeing him make an impact right away. Well done.
That one's nabbed by Allen. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Here is Klubnik, first down. Starting off sharp, 9 of 10 throwing the football to begin this one. Dropping back to throw. They'll set up the screen here for Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Quickly out wide, it's Mitchell. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Klubnik setting up first down, and he's only missed once. Looking good across his first 12 passes of this game. He gets it again to Mitchell. Defense gets to him, shoves him out. Gain of about 16 before they did so. And that's going to be a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, it's Hall. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
We drop him after. Looks like about a 3-yard pickup. And that's going to be first down Jets.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And the defender comes away with it. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Titans will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field to life for everybody to see.
He comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. He's gotten the first down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Ward. This one's taken in by Kylan Granson. Big play before they get to him. That one. 23, and that's going to give the Titans a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Ward setting the pass. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Easy towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Tennessee. Carnell Tate, his first career touchdown on his first career catch. Here's Slide to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them in practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Klubnik. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
approaching the final minute here before halftime. To the air with Ward. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second down. Here's Ward. Quick slant is caught by Tate. Down to the 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Titans. Carnell Tate, the second score of his NFL debut.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And they now lead by 14 points. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Klubnik. Has it downfield, working the left. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
First down, Jets.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. He's going to the air. Klubnik. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Klubnik now on second. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. Caught by Mitchell, middle of the field. And he's not going to be able to get them the first. They stopped him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on fourth down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Ward setting up to throw. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he picks up 20 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Tennessee.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Ward now. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Cut near the goal line. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And now, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Here's Sly to try the point after. And this is up and good. So they add 7 more to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Singleton on the give from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that's going to be 1st down Titans.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So 1st down from the 41. Again, a run with Pollard. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Ward in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans have a 1st. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Running from the pistol, Singleton. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And that's good for a gain of 5. Play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. This is going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. That's going to give the Titans a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. David Onyemata there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Slice kick is up and good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Klubnik. That's complete to Wilson. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Gronk hits 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The left side finds Sadiq. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that gives New York the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's Klubnik now. Sends this to the end zone. This is going to be caught. The heave connects. Touchdown, New York. Omar Cooper Jr. with his first NFL touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And it's down to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Able to hit Robinson. Complete. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
They got 9 on their last play, Brock, so just a final yard now to go here on 3rd down. Here's Ward. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Man, a little would have done the job, but they threw for a lot there, Brock. Just couldn't make that deep shot work.
Kate, if you look at just about any pass play known to mankind, there's something called an alert, right? Somebody that's going to clear something out for somebody else, and that was an alert, that was a shot, just didn't hit it.
Got TK, complete. And they come up clutch on 4th down to keep this drive going. Give them a gain of 13. Oh, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Titans carry both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That kicks them up to 1st.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Now Ward. On target to Musgrave. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's another Titans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 2nd down. Ward. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. Slide's kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing Klubnik. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively. Getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
2nd down. Here's Klubnik. He connects with his back deep down the middle. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that's going to be good for a Jets 1st down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Here's Klubnik. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Klubnik's going to throw. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get him at the 32. And that is a couple for him today.
All right, Kate, 2 sacks in his 1st career game. How about we build a statue of him outside the stadium? You know, that's what a few of these fans are thinking at this moment, but what a debut for the rookie.
Klubnik. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, and actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, And incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
Taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun handoff to Singleton. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. It's going to be 1st down, Tennessee.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Last completion got him 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. They get to Pollard from the gun. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. This from 35 yards away. It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jets hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. He's going to the air. Klubnik. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
1st down, New York.
Now it's Klubnik. Brought in right side by Sadiq. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
A gain of 11.
Going with an alternate play here.
1st down, Jets.
First down here for Klubnik. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Jets. Kenyon Sadiq, his first career touchdown in the NFL. How about it? Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Now on the return, here's DK. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Start this one on the ground with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's complete to Musgrave. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ward now on third down. Through the middle. Got it for the first. He's on the move. To the house for Tennessee. Touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after.
Sly lining up for the point after.
Send right down the middle and good. And lead now up to 18 points.
Score Titans 41, Jets 23.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And it's going to be a New York first down. Operating from the gun, Klubnik. Trying to push deep downfield. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Titans get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. One